You know me, I don't stop for anything. You might have to finish filming this one on your own. No, ain't happening.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about...
Are you crazy? Well...
What's with the well?
Because you ain't the one down here doing it.
We're getting a little something here. We've got...
Wait, a little something?
You look like an actual gardener.
It's all about the hat. Once you get the hat, everyone thinks you're a professional.
Actual leaves. I really think they have done much better this year. I don't know how well this is coming up on camera, but the black is basically yellow and we got some things going and the okra is coming to life. I'm glad we transplanted them into the bigger cups.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
Let's see, the broccoli and the red beets. This is the purslane, so we won't need to buy purslane this year.
In theory?
In theory. We have at least one herb of each type. And then we have a lot of different types of beans. We're here for food, not flowers. Flowers are still surviving. These look a little pitiful, but...
You know one problem I have every year?
What?
The mums are surviving, but I need that pot. It's like...
This one looks good. Maybe we just keep this one.
Keep that one, sacrifice the other three. So I'm about to start the long and arduous process that has been needing to be done for 7 years. Dismantle all of this. I'm going to take all of these and basically build me a raised bed out of them. I'm not going to cement them together. I'm just going to sit them down. They were all left over when they built the house. They've been sitting here, as far as I know, for 30 years. And I have to mow around them every time. Welcome to North Carolina pollen season.
The season of?
Yellow Death. Hey, I think I brought home all of Tractor Supply.
You weren't kidding.
They didn't have perlite, so I had to order that from the Zon.
And this was the cheapest peat moss you could find?
3 cubic feet at Lowe's was $24. This was $14 for 2.2.
Yeah, that's a great deal. Wow.
Like thinking fourth dimension.
You got 20 bags of garden soil?
20 bags of garden soil, 6 bags of peat moss.
Wow. I never thought I would see the day where the rock pile would actually be utilized. The rock pile, the brick pile.
How bricks are heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Bricks are heavy, you don't say.
I'm taking back something I said earlier. I'm not going to be worn out when this is done. Build it as I go.
Oh, that's a smart idea, actually.
You know, my doctor said, am I exercising? Yes, I am. Because out here in the country, our exercise is called work.
And everyone will be pleased to know you're wearing gloves.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that loves some black widow spiders. Because the more I look at it, I think these bricks are going to run out a lot faster than I thought they are.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm going to start down this way. All the experts are like, ooh, go vertical. And yeah, like, I don't think I really have the kind of thing I need to go vertical this year.
Well, I mean, too bad we don't have endless amounts of wood and endless piles of sticks that you have cut with the mini chainsaw.
Truth. So this is the thought process right here. About that deep. And like when the dirt's in there, I think it's going to kind of steady the bricks up some.
This is free.
When I'm done, that's clean.
As more layers go on, it's steady. We do not want to concrete them in case we need to rearrange the layout.
My goal is to eventually have real garden beds.
Yeah.
Like all the fancy ones you see on the internets.
Yeah, I saw one I really liked the other day. It was like $150.
Yeah, it's actually from a local boy too, from North Carolina.
Yeah. So
patent pending.
But this gives you a starting place.
Yeah, it's a starting place and it's free.
I'm going back in to finish cleaning the racks.
Okay. Ooh.
Oven racks. It's looking like it's coming along. How's it going?
So what do you think? I got some blocks I need to cut the rope off of. Rope is like fabric. Can I borrow your fabric scissors? Whew, man. I'm feeling lightheaded.
What?
I probably should have ate something more this morning. I'm starting to feel lightheaded.
You're just trying to get out of yard work.
Are you kidding? If I wasn't out here, I'd be in the house with you.
Exactly. You're trying to get out of yard work.
I actually really don't feel good.
All right. Well, maybe we should go in and check your blood pressure.
My blood pressure is always high. I doubt that's a problem.
Let's go in, get you some water.
Although,
check your blood pressure.
Yeah, we'll go check. It's gonna be fine. It's probably just where it's so hot out here. You know me. I don't stop for anything. I ain't used to feeling lightheaded like that. Probably just got too hot.
Well, you've drunk some water.
Hey, I know something that'll make my blood pressure go up. No.
I cleaned the racks.
Like I said, I know something that'll...
The oven racks.
Wow. Okay, it's climbing back up. That one's a little bit higher than the last one. See? Told ya.
I believed you. That's why I suggested you take your blood pressure.
I probably wouldn't have if you hadn't, because I'm like, ah. See, I'm Gen X. We basically go, go, go until we drop dead.
Looking really, really good. You're done with this one.
Well.
What's with the well?
So, I'm going to put this stuff down here as an extra. It's stuff I need to either throw away or find a use for. So, I'm going to put this down here as an extra layer of making sure nothing digs up through it. And it's wider than that.
Cut it off.
I was, but I'm also going to put one of these down here on this end.
Okay.
So that it's nice and symmetrical.
Oh, so I hear what you're laying down so that we can cover these holes, right?
There's a problem.
What do you mean there's a problem? Don't we have enough bricks?
The bricks.
Wow. Can the motorcycles be any louder?
No, because they're... Oh,
okay.
That's getting cut up. No, because the brick is going to line up right on the side of the bad spot. And before you say, well, just shift this one sideways.
Well,
no, it doesn't work that way.
So what you're saying is that you can't start one like here and like...
Have two things side by side, one of them being one brick over like wider than the other? Are you crazy?
I knew the answer before.
You know how my brain... To people who really have OCD, they're laughing at me.
But he really, he could not sleep at night.
Like it would...
He literally would lie awake at night going, oh, I wish I'd...
It's like I can do what I'm thinking now, or I can do it a week from now after I do a whole lot more work. So long story short, here's my plan. I'm going to make it one brick wider.
Okay.
That should allow this to drop in without me cutting it.
Oh.
And it should basically cover the hole.
You mean all three holes?
So I'm about to redo this one wall because I have to.
Yeah, because someone didn't let the wife go, well, why don't we start over here? I thought it in my head. I just didn't say it out loud. You didn't read my mind.
Reasons why I've apologized to my wife. I'm sorry I didn't read your mind that I should have made it one brick wider. You used up all your mind power the other day when you put pizza in my head.
Oh, you couldn't make it. You couldn't also, look what he could not do. He had to line it up with this one. Even though he's thinking about moving this one.
Well, I'm not moving it now. It lines up. Are you crazy?
It does look good, though.
I'll probably put my gloves back on first because I'm already seeing something with long legs.
Put your gloves on. And you want it to go just like that. Yep. Okay.
And now just keep... Before I was kind of like looking as I go. It was easier to keep a line straight. So yeah, as you see, it's like it's a pretty fast process. Because yeah, I mean, if there's a certain amount of work, even I won't redo something just because it's bothering the crap out of me. Okay, who am I kidding?
You would.
And yeah, this is now wider, but it's not like I'm worried about covering the whole thing. It was just, I had to haul this to the dump or find a use for it. Now it kind of has a use.
And it will help even more protect the few hole spots.
Yeah, I mean, those I did because they've got concrete on top of them, so you can't stack anything on top of them.
But there's no concrete on the rest of them.
Yeah.
And this is the other reason why we use this method. If we want to switch things around, look at how easy it is just to make one quick adjustment. She says, 2 hours later.
I will confess that in my head I'm thinking, yeah, it's because you ain't the one down here doing it.
Ooh. Is this as long as that one?
Not that I've counted, but this one's 2 blocks shorter. But I think I've got enough to fix it.
You'll just be able to add on at the end here. Yeah, I walked out and the first thing I said was bed B isn't as long as bed A.
That one's 25 bricks long. This one's 23.
So the holes are covered?
Good and covered enough. I think I've been in the sun too long. Not heat exhaustion level done, but probably sunburn. You might have to finish filming this one on your own. But yeah, for now I'm just gonna stack these right here because for the most part there was just enough to do these 2 beds. I used all of them with only a handful of leftovers when they were done.
Oh wait, I see on this one you put really nice tops.
Yeah, ain't happening.
But I mean, not today.
Remember when I said that there's a level of even my OCD, I can say screw it?
But this looks so much better.
Because some of the blocks that you see the lines, that means that's supposed to go on the inside. Yeah, no, ain't happening.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about
I know what you're talking
the
about.
top.
What? Ain't happening. Ain't happening.
But this one looks so much better than the other one.
You ask me again on a day where I don't feel like I feel it this current second, that could change.
Okay, I'll let you sleep on it.
Yeah, like I really wasn't paying attention. Well, I hadn't really felt great today, which is probably why, because normally I'd have done that in the first place.
And it wasn't something I was thinking about, because I didn't know that there were ones that...
The ins and the outs.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically that thing with the two lines is the inside face. That's the outside face. I shouldn't let it bother me. The foundation of my house has a few that are actually backwards.
What is not over there?
Yeah, the brick pile's gone now. Just got to remove those cinder blocks.
Wow, I've never actually seen this without the bricks.
Now technically I actually have an excuse. Once I moved the other stuff, they actually had like half and half of each. If I'd known that, I probably would have planned all this stuff better, but that's why I just didn't care. That's part of the reason I didn't put much thought into it. I was just laying them.
Have you noticed
pollen
fingerprints?
As soon as these are out of the bed of my truck, we're done for the weekend. I'm going in, taking a very cold shower, and maybe a very long nap.
His wife has a problem too.
See, they look so much better when they're all nice and... Well, I mean, this is a temporary thing. I think my goal is to actually get some of those garden beds that everybody's using. But those things are like $150 a piece and up. Maybe that's where I'll invest some money next year.
Yeah, but we'll still... Well, I guess we won't need to get as much dirt next year because these will have dirt in it.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, starting next year, I can start just amending my dirt every year.
Yeah. I mean, not bad for a year, too.
Yeah, I mean, this is only our second year in this whole gardening thing. Click over here if you want to see the rest of the series. Or maybe me passing out, I'm not sure.